The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. To Connor on the check down. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Play action, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And taken right at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Fields. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. From the 50, here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. On the handoff, Connor. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Here we go.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Garoppolo. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
These two teams all tied after 1.
I got 15. Now watch one. Mike 15.
Fields on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Mike's 15. Yeah, let's get a sack.
On 1st down, it's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Fields. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mike's 15. Mike's 15.
Here's Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Bears have broken the tie. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo, he completes it to Evans. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Going deep this time for Miller. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. To throw is Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. James Conner. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing on third down, Fields. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That'll be a 47-yard punt officially, 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. From the 29, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, Fields. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Now's the time. Don't give him nothing.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
To the air again, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Rolling to his left.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Out of the gun, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Santos' kick is up and through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Connor. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is caught by Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as any.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over and just doing all the right things.
Come on, man.
That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On play action, Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Montgomery a first down and then some. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5.
Mike 15. Mike 15.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Santos with the extra point. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Garoppolo. This is caught, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that is caught, but he will come.
Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 6.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. On 1st down, it's Fields.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Fields.
And that'll be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Fields.
Now he's flushed out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete here.
2nd and 10.
Now Garoppolo. Open man here is Conklin. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage was...
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A shotgun snap. Fields dropping this underneath with Herbert.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Miller.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
The Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody.